All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another replay roundtable. Today we're going to take a look at a race from Willow Springs, a Manufacturers series involving Bigdaddyhopp. He's been a longtime member of the team, and we're going to take a look at his run. It's a pretty decent run today. Along with me, as usual, we have Brothersmajer.
Hello, my peoples.
We've got his brother Deepjet.
Hello.
We got Gear with us.
Hello.
And we have, of course, Bigdaddyhopp, the guy we were looking at. So say hello, Brian.
Hello.
Don't sound so enthused, dude.
Yeah, you said say hello. I said hello.
All right, guys.
What's
All
that
right.
better?
On the count of three, we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, go.
And they go nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Now we're rolling.
Hey,
It's a delay in the gas pedal.
Delaying something.
Delays everywhere. All right.
So what kind of car are you running in this one, Brian?
I'm running the Peugeot.
Oh, the little Peugeot front wheel
I like that
drive.
paint scheme. It's pretty cool.
And I was
Yeah, it was
very
good looking.
nervous in this race as well.
Good looking livery there, Brian. All right, guys. So, what was your strategy going in here?
Mine was to try to keep up with the front part of the pack because I didn't know if I would be able to get around them with as tight as it is. Because first part of the race, everybody's pushing hard anyway, and so I was just trying to keep up with the top 5 at least.
Well,
And,
Silent Boy went for a hell of a
Ferrari.
ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say there goes a Ferrari looking for dandelions.
Yeah.
He was pushing a little hard through the turns, so.
So, from what I was told, tire wear was a big issue here.
Yes.
Yeah, real big issue.
So what tires did you start on?
I started on hard tires.
How many laps
I
are
was
you
gonna
planning
go
on
with
running on?
mediums. Just, I was going to do 1 lap, and then I was like, well, they're sticking pretty good right now, and I'm hanging with them. So I decided to go with 2 laps on them.
Yeah, there you go.
Switched out.
Okay.
Well, it looks
Hey.
like it is sticking pretty good for you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
I mean, you're staying up in the front.
The thing about
Yeah, I
the
wouldn't
front wheel
try to-
drives, man, they'll run with anybody until the tires start to fall off.
And we all know how hard that Peugeot is on tires.
Yeah. If you're,
Yeah,
you got to be real smooth coming out of the corners to make it not wear the tires quite as bad.
If you seen there, Leo plays on my inside, so I had to stick to the outside of the big turn instead of being able to go to the inside like I like.
Right.
But I had him on the inside up to here on the hill, so I went ahead and took it.
Yeah, that was a good move. Real good
It's
move.
a very good move.
Kept him at bay, man.
I like patient drivers.
But after 9, man, after 9th place, man, it just drops off. There is nobody.
I think they was having issues. I think they all started on hards like I did, but they couldn't get theirs to. I don't know if they was pushing too hard and couldn't get them to stick well or what.
People always push too hard on cold tires.
That and this
Ooh,
track,
you keeping him to, ooh, good.
this track,
keeping him
man.
all right there.
If you get even a half a tire off into the sand, you're out. It's just ridiculous what it does.
there's
Number
one.
9's, I'm taking the fucking pit road.
Did you see that one chasing Hop in with the
Dandelions.
pit? Yeah, he's all sideways and everything. He's picking dandelions.
Oh yeah.
Picking
I'm not sure.
dandelions sideways. In the,
I'm not sure he's gonna
look,
find many dandelions in the desert. You might find some prickly pear cactus though.
The greatest thing I
Yeah,
like about the
once-
Peugeot is it might be hard on front tires, but you can pit and make it up.
Yeah, you definitely can. But once I pitted and I put these medium tires on, it was sticking a whole lot better. I can tell in the first turn, so I was able to push it a little bit harder.
Yeah, but I mean, you dropped all the way back to 10th.
Yeah, but he only lost.
6th.
He only lost a few. You know, he didn't lose nearly as much as you normally would because it spread out so much so quickly here in the first couple of laps.
Yeah, they had that real big gap in the chase pack and the front group.
But I know with
Right.
that Peugeot, you can make it up. You can make the time up.
Took him on the
that's
inside.
Nice move.
Yeah, I stayed behind him and picked up on part of his draft, and then once I got into his draft and my speed started picking up, I just sit beside him.
Nice,
Put the
respectable
inside the
turn there.
Yeah, and I mean, you're not into anybody.
Nope.
Dude is drafting hard. Took the inside though.
Yeah,
Yep,
but he
the
couldn't
eighth.
stick the inside
Yeah,
of his spot.
he's in a heavier car. He had to brake earlier.
Right.
That was good on his part, though, to back out of that. That could have been a whole lot worse.
Gotta
Yeah,
give
he
him
could have
credit.
run up. He could have run up in there and just caused all kinds of havoc. Yeah, that was really respectful of him. We appreciate that kind of driving for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely did. It made me a little nervous because I didn't know how he was going to do going into that turn, so I was trying to be, pretty much brace myself in case he wasn't going to back off and try to dive bomb into the turn.
It's nice, too, because if you ever see him in another race, you know pretty much that he's going to, for the most part, respect
Really,
other
I'll tell
people
you
on the
what,
track.
I didn't really have any real issues with anybody in this race.
What about the car, man? Did you have any issues with the car?
Car done great. The tire wear on it was rough on it, of course, because it's front wheel drive. But even with the tires wore on it, it still wasn't handling real bad. Once they started to wear, I couldn't push it as hard as I was wanting to. So I just tried to stay at a steady pace once they wore, to where I wouldn't dropping off and keep them where I was at.
Well, I mean, you're in 8th right now, so
Yeah, he just caught up to that Lambo again.
yeah.
Yeah, the Lambo was struggling on this track for some reason.
Well, see, the Peugeot, as far as the front-wheel drive cars go, the Peugeot has the most horsepower, but it's also the heaviest.
Yeah, you can tell it's got a lot of weight to it. I could when I was going in turns and stuff, because the car does, if you try to take it too hard, it will try to slide through the turn. Not this turn
Nice
here,
move.
but
Ooh,
the
nice
next turn
move.
coming up, it does it.
Yeah, Lambo got a little bit of a wiggle going in, and I seen that opening. I was wondering if he was going to shoot it.
Yeah, that door opened up and he took advantage of it. That's for sure. That was a pretty good move there, Brian.
Thank you.
Up to 7th.
Yeah, he's hoofing right along right at this point.
Look at the gap he's already got on the Lambo.
Uh-oh, we got somebody up there looking for cactuses.
For some reason, that last turn going to the straight, everybody was struggling on that turn.
Oh, yeah,
They was
well,
either trying to push. They
that
was either
that
pushing
turn
too
is
hard or,
yeah, that turn is hard enough if you got good tires. I mean, you start getting worn tires and it's ridiculously tough to get that corner right.
If you can get that corner timed right, you can make a
Ooh.
lot of time up on that.
Look at there, we got guys, we got 3 cars fighting up here, and they're definitely inviting you into the party.
Yeah, they really fucking slowed down.
I noticed that Vent's got a lot of rear brake.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he had his brakes set to. I think he had them set fully to the rear.
Oh, little aggressive
Ooh, on the
there.
inside. There goes
Nice
the
move.
vent.
Nice
Yeah,
move.
good move, but a little aggressive. But he opened up the door.
It was, but there was 3 cars there that was fighting, and I knew that he wouldn't want to let anybody else around him, so I had to take what spot I had to try to get through.
Right.
I wasn't trying to hit into him or nothing. We did rub a little bit, but neither one of us got a penalty for it.
Right. Yeah. So no harm, no foul. That was a little bit of throw on the shoulder. Nothing real
What
bigger.
happened to number 4?
He did the same thing everybody else has done.
It was a little bit aggressive, but man, you can't wait around.
No.
Right. And if
So
I
how
wouldn't
many
have got him right
laps
there,
were you really getting on a set of mediums here, Brian?
I think I was averaging out. I done the two hards, 2 on hards, and then I went, I believe, all the way up to, I can't really remember. I'm wanting to say I done like maybe 7 laps. I'm wanting to say. But when I was in a race, I was trying to just feel for the car. When the car starts breaking loose on me, then that's when I start paying a little bit more attention to it.
No, fair enough.
And I mean, you're up in fourth already.
Well, yeah, and I'm already sitting on third's door, so.
Yeah, and we both know the Subaru fucking eats tires like candy.
It does, but it's a very powerful car coming out of the turns too, so.
Yeah, but we both know the tire wear is a factor in this race.
See, there
On
we
the
go.
inside and off in the dirt they went.
Yep, more cactuses.
That's not the only one that
And it's
just
like-
hit the dirt going into pit road.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that. That was like, is that like the fucking quickest way to get into pit road on this track?
I'm kind of starting to think that.
That's several of them that's done it so far.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna run off in that particular part of the track, if you're close to doing a pit stop, you might as well just go ahead.
Might as well.
I mean, you're up in third.
Yeah, he's got a heck of a
Trying to
run
catch
going
two.
here.
I mean, what, two's like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of you right now, but
Yeah, he's about a second and a half.
Yeah.
1 second and a half.
I
About
gotta
that,
say
yeah.
that Peugeot Group 4 is a fun car to drive.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I agree.
I'm actually pretty happy with it.
I drive the Scirocco, and my race wasn't this good. I mean, I literally got knocked off the track and dropped back to 15th. I started 4th and managed to make it back up to 5.
But where's your replay on that?
I've got it.
This is one of those lobbies I was in where you appreciate the drivers that's actually in it, because they wouldn't trying to be dirty. They wouldn't trying to run anybody off the track.
From what I've seen so
Ooh,
far,
look
it's
here.
pretty
You couldn't
clean
get.
race.
Yeah.
So this is my
Second
Second
pit
pit.
stop.
right. I done 3 pit stops in this race.
You come back out into
5th spot.
5th spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to
And
do.
fresh tires on that puppy. Woohoo.
Oh man, ate them alive. Oh, little dirt. All right.
Little dirt.
All right. Little dirt.
Yeah, see,
I think it was a rear tire.
that's the thing. You sometimes that extra stop winds up helping out a lot towards the end of the race.
Definitely with the
Yeah, it
Peugeot,
does.
right? With the
Yeah, it
front
does
tire
on
wear.
it. The front tire, the back tires look brand new on it every time. Pretty much I went into the pit. It was the front tires wore all the way down.
That is the one thing I wish that Gran Turismo would let you do, is
I was
change
just
one
gonna
set
say
of
that.
tires and not the other.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I mean there wasn't
I
nothing
was
wrong
on the
with the
same
back tires
page with
on
you
the
there.
car.
Knightmare.
The front was sliding on it is the reason I went in there to pit. I don't know if you could tell it or not, but when I was trying to take that turn on the back side of the track, it was wanting to slide through the turn because of the weight of the car.
Oh yeah.
It started to develop some push, is what you're saying.
Yeah. But I caught up with the front part of the pack pretty quick after
Man,
I
that thing
switched
is-
tires out. So
That thing is just a beast down the straightaway.
yeah, it was moving.
And then getting through the turns really smooth. I got to give it credit to that new steering wheel you got.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a whole lot more consistent on it. You can actually get a feel for everything in the track.
What did you get?
So where's your
That
old
shut
one?
me out there a little bit, but
What'd you
Where's
get?
your old one?
no, I just got the same one I've
I
had,
like
the
that
229.
crossover.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I just messed with the settings on it a little bit.
I'm
Oh,
not so
look at
sure.
that.
I'm not so sure those guys are looking for cactuses now. I think they're going scorpion hunting.
Oh, okay.
Shit, something. That vet was just gone.
Yeah,
I think somebody gave him the wrong directions to the hot dog stand.
Brian, I'm impressed, man. That closing rate with that car.
yeah, it's
I mean, Nuggets is running scared now.
once you get in behind them, that car is just it rails right
Yeah,
up to them. I mean,
it picks up the slipstream real well.
It's probably one of the best slipstream cars I've ever driven on the game.
God, before the
Well,
straightaway, look
I
what you
mean,
gained on him.
If you look at the shape of the car, you pretty much know it's got the aerodynamics of a brick.
Yeah.
So when you get into a slipstream and it takes that air off the car, yeah, it's going to pick up hard.
I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just like smooth as butter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
give him a lot of credit because he stuck a pretty good speed through that outside of the turn.
He hung the outside of that. That was, I'm telling you what. If that had been
impressed
me, I'd have
through
been
the
off.
race.
I'd have been off in the dust.
And that's an Audi too. They're really stable.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with him sticking to the outside and keeping the speed up like that.
But at this point, you know, what's your plan for first?
My plan for
Run him
first
down?
is, well, yeah, I'm gonna try to run him. I'm trying to run him down apparently, but I think I had the same concept that Nugget had was I was letting him stay right up there with me because you know as well as I do, 2 cars in the slipstream move faster than 1 by itself.
Right.
Right.
So I was just letting him help me make up time on the number 1 spot and just going with it. Even if he was to get around me, I would have still slipped right in behind him. So, which I think at some point in time he does.
Now I tell you what, that Audi is just—he is not going away.
No.
No, me and him.
No, as
me
long
and
as
him
he's in
was-
that slipstream of that Pucho, he ain't going nowhere.
That time he took the inside, took a little bit of dirt. I mean,
the inside on that turn to me is hard to stick with because it ain't just a rounded turn. It kind
close
of
the gaps.
back and forth as you're going in.
You close the gap on one. At this point, do
Yeah.
you think his tires are going away?
His tires was maybe a little bit, but not as bad as what ours was, I don't think.
All right, I'm going to take a look here at first place because there is a. There he goes. There he goes. Just got that 1 tire off the end of the sand.
Oh.
And the airtime was quite impressive, actually.
Now, look, now I went off in the dirt there a little bit, but if you watch Nugget in behind me, the only thing he was waiting on in this race after that was he was waiting on me to pit. Because he acted like he wanted to pit 2 or 3 times, and I noticed it in my rear view. I kept watching him. He would go over toward like he was getting ready to go in the pit road, but once I passed it, he would stay out with me.
Yeah, he's kind of hanging with you, and he's running the hard tires right now, so I can understand why he's doing that, because he knows when you go in, you're grabbing mediums, and he's going to go to them as well.
Yeah.
So he's looking
Well, I mean, at this point,
if he's hanging with you on the hards, I'm sure he thinks that he can get by you once he gets the mediums.
All right, I'm going to give a shout out to Nuggets here because he's showing a lot of race intelligence.
yeah,
a lot of patience. And
he was running really good lines too.
Wow.
All right, guys,
And now
we're
it's
going to
just
move
like a
ahead.
Sunday drive.
We're going to move ahead just a bit here. All right, we've moved forward a little ahead in the race here. Brian's making his last pit stop, picking up another set of medium tires, and we will proceed from here. On the count of 3, boys. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh man, that is nice.
Look at that pit
Quick
crew,
check.
buddy. They are
That
sharp.
was
I know,
like-
right there. F1 level
Nuggets
pit
is
crew.
out front.
Now here's what I
Ooh,
was talking
ooh.
about right here. The vet was coming down the back straight. He was coming down the straightaway when I come out, but I knew his tires was worn. He couldn't stick in this turn right here very fast.
Right.
So I just kind of stuck with it on the inside of the turn because I knew when I come out I'd have the inside anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just walked away from coming through that turn. All right, so now onwards and upwards, going chasing down Nugget.
Yeah, and I knew his tires was wore as well because he didn't pit. I was expecting him to pit when I did, and he didn't, which actually surprised me because I knew his tires was already wore down.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't follow you in. Because I would have
I know
swore.
why. You said he was on hards, right?
Yeah, he's running on hard tires. I don't know why he wouldn't have gone in and gotten a new set of mediums. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But here we go,
Being on
off
hard tires,
chasing
he probably figured He could
scorpions.
finish the race.
There he goes. He just went off.
And and like they say, hindsight is 20/20.
Yep,
Exactly,
Hop got gifted first place in that one.
Pressure is such a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why he didn't go in and get
And I'm surprised
set
the
of tires.
vet's even staying anywhere near him.
Yeah, that vet's hanging in there. He's man, his tires are rough. Wow. His left front is
That's what I,
cooked.
like what I said earlier when the race started. Like tire wear is an issue here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if his left
You gotta
front,
get
if his left front is dead, that explains why Brian was able to pull away so hard in that first sweeping turn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The vet's left front is cooked.
I could tell he was struggling by watching his positions on the actual side right there. He had to fight for his position that he had already because I knew his tires was wore out.
Look at
Did
the
Nuggets
gap
pit
done
at
put
this
on the
time when
vet.
he went off on the track?
No.
Nugget went down to third place. He didn't lose a lot because it was so spread out, but still, like I said, I don't understand why he didn't go get tires. I would have followed Brian right
Fighting
in.
for the lead like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe if I was chasing the leader down like that, I believe I would have pitted with him.
Great
Yeah,
race,
'cause I
Brian.
thought
We both would have
I'll
passed.
shake your hand, man. That was a great race.
Yeah,
I mean,
well
that
done,
was-
Brian.
that was
Really
a
good race, buddy.
clean Race.
Yeah, I was really happy with it, and I was really happy with the guys I was in there running with. Like I said, because it ain't every day you all know as well as I do, it ain't every day you get in the lobby where they're actually respectful and they don't try to push too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for the most part, it usually goes the other way, right?
Yeah.
All
or you
right,
get the
guys,
one guy
that's
that always
gonna-
runs off the truck.
That's going to wrap up this edition of the Replay Roundtable. We hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you like what you see, like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know if we screwed something up. It's fine with us. We're always looking to improve our content. So, yeah, absolutely. If you see something we could improve on, let me know about it. Until next time, this is Knightmare. Say goodnight, gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Till next time, everybody. Peace.
Good night, YouTube.
Was my blasted citizen. Getting it wrong was my best decision. Hate me, face me out. It doesn't change the fact of what you're all about. You fake motherfucker, trust your town, trust